The silent thief of joy. Understanding burnout. Burnout. It's the silent thief of joy, slowly creeping into our lives, stealing our energy, and often, unintentionally, hurting the people we care about the most. We push ourselves, striving for success, for fulfillment, for a life that feels meaningful. We pour ourselves into our work, our families, our passions, often neglecting our own needs in the process. But what happens when the well runs dry? Today we're talking about how burnout impacts working professionals and their closest relationships, and most importantly, how to recognize and manage it. Emotional exhaustion, more than just a bad day. Burnout is more than just being tired. According to the World Health Organization, it's a syndrome resulting from chronic workplace stress that hasn't been successfully managed. It's characterized by three main things. Emotional exhaustion. This goes beyond just needing a good night's sleep. It's a deep sense of depletion, a feeling of being emotionally wrung out. You might feel emotionally distant, numb even, or like you just don't have the energy to engage with the people you love. You might find yourself withdrawing from social situations, even those you used to enjoy, because the thought of putting on a brave face feels utterly exhausting. Cynicism and detachment, when passion fades to gray. Cynicism or detachment. This can manifest as negativity towards your job, your colleagues, or even your purpose in life. You might find yourself feeling increasingly cynical, skeptical, or even disillusioned. Where once you felt passion and purpose, you now feel a sense of emptiness, a lack of motivation that you just can't seem to shake. This detachment can seep into your personal life too, where it can feel like a chore, or a burden even, to connect with loved ones in a meaningful and fulfilling manner. Reduced performance and inefficacy. The weight of unrealistic expectations. Reduced performance or feelings of inefficacy. When you're burned out, you might feel like you're constantly swimming upstream, never quite able to catch your breath. Tasks that once felt manageable now feel overwhelming, and you might start to doubt your own abilities. This can lead to a vicious cycle of self-criticism and self-doubt, further fueling the flames of burnout. When you're running on empty, it's easy for this stress to spill into your relationships, especially with those you love the most. Irritability and snapping. Recognizing the warning signs. When you're burned out, your emotional resources are depleted. It's like your internal fuse box is overloaded, and even the smallest things can trip the circuit. Here's how that might show up in your relationships. Irritability and snapping. You might find yourself snapping at your partner or kids over small things, not because they've done something wrong, but because your stress levels are maxed out, reducing your ability to communicate effectively or practice conflict resolution skills. It's like you're on high alert, constantly on edge, and even the slightest provocation can send you over the edge. Withdrawal, the silent treatment of burnout. Withdrawal. Emotional detachment can leave your loved ones feeling neglected or unimportant. If you're retreating to your phone or zoning out, it might not just be about needing alone time, it could be burnout talking. This withdrawal can create distance and tension in your relationships. Your loved ones might feel shut out, like you're not present even when you're physically there. It's important to remember that withdrawal isn't about not caring. It's a symptom of burnout, a way of coping or not with emotional overwhelm. Reclaiming your joy. You've got this. Burnout happens to the best of us, but it doesn't have to define you or your relationships. By recognizing the signs, setting boundaries, and practicing self-care, you can regain your energy and reconnect with the people who matter most. Furthermore, happy leaders lead to happy communities. So think of your self-care as a contribution to a greater purpose. Remember, you're not alone in this journey, nor does reaching out for help make you less of a leader. In fact, it's a true demonstration of authenticity, which is such a critical trait in a leader. Take it one step at a time, and don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. Remember, you might have achieved much success striving to be perfect, but recognizing that you are not can be just the thing that gives you the freedom to be your best self. You and your loved ones deserve the best version of you.